What we'll do is we'll ring the woodcock, process it, but these, I can process these one by one, bag them all up, and then we'll release them all in the dark, one after the other. Good. So, the woodcock's the heavy beast. 400, take away 45. So this is 355 grams. Woodcock, a very strong bird. EW55254. Now the bit that I don't know much about, chaps, is aging woodcock, because I only do a few a year. Primary coverts, so we're looking whether it's pointed or whether it's got a flat tip. A phenomenally strong bird, a woodcock, so I take some sort of careful handling. So this one is an adult. You see here, you can see the white pale base there. That's the same as this going all the way across. It's not pointed like that. Yeah. So this is an adult. Okay, so this bird is fully processed.
The markings,
stunning, aren't they?
Are absolutely amazing, and that's why you need a thermal to actually find these things.
That's right, you wouldn't see these out in the field. You can get a bit of eye shine back with a normal torch.
Why has it evolved with a beak that looks like that?
So this is taking worms from that far down. You can see the mud all on the bill there. And these things have got something like, I'm going to get a number wrong, 270-degree vision. So they can basically see from there right down to there and there. The other thing they can't see is right there and right there. Super bird. One of the best birds. I'm just going to take a picture, and then what we'll do, we'll do the release afterwards anyway. So not holding by her legs, but I've got my thumb across there, so that the bird is secured anyway. So now what we'll do, just turn the lights off and walk around the back here, and then I'll just place it on the ground, and then that'll go. So the other ones will release off our hands. So what these do, chaps, these things just sit by day amongst a leaf litter in a woodland. So they come out at dusk, only up to around about 1 mile from the copse they've been in, and then they'll walk around the field and they'll be tapping and feeding for worms, and they will feed on the worms.
Blackbirds do, because they do that, don't they?
Well, but better.
Yeah.
Now it might sit, it might just fly. Magic. Living magic. I hope that worked, because that'd be really cool. So what I'm going to do with these Skylarks, we'll just whiz through these, and then we can photograph one nicely, because these will sit on my hand nice. That's the rings. Different size ring for different species. And the ring has got Nat History Museum, London SW7, and this ring number is PZ08784. Luckily, that works. So standard measurement with all birds is you measure the wing length, 104 wing. We age it, but Skylarks do a complete molt. So we put them in a pot. The reason for that is that it's a bit like a falcon or a hawk having a hood. It's dark, they're going nice and calm in there. But Skylarks have these amazing claws. A lot of people do a lot of work measuring these claws. But if you think what a Skylark's claws are about, it's walking around on the grass or the ground. It wants a good base, just like as if you put the tennis racket snowshoes. Yep. That is 25 millimeters. You don't get many longer than that. Crazy, isn't it? So we'll definitely photograph that. I've not seen that affecting sex of the bird. Some have got really long ones, some have got short ones. No, so that one there, Momo's bag, that is Paul. That's the one for the photo. Yeah. She put the pink strings on to be distinctive, and I still nick them. And that's Rob's.
If you know which ones they are.
Yeah, they can get them back afterwards. If we keep doing this year on, I would be expecting to catch retraps. Yes. But the real holy grail really is to get one that's been ringed somewhere else. And so a lot of what I do on kind of social media with these is, and particularly there's that thermal page for bird ringers, is that I'm trying to inspire other bird ringers to get involved in doing it. I take questions an awful lot of the time from people who want to get into dazzling. So there's one chap contacted me recently, he was asking me about these various different thermals. I said to him, because he said, look, you know, the problem is if you're a private individual, this is a massive outlay, isn't it? Whereas if I get them from a grant, then that's much better. So this lad was looking at ones, and the model he was saying about, I said, that's not worth your money. And I said to him, you're better off to go and get a 2XP50 second hand.
Yeah.
And he shopped around, looked around, he found one that was affordable. A bit like you were saying, you want to get the quality sensor, don't you? And I don't mind doing it this way, because the birds do get to sit in the dark there and their eyes can readjust inside the bag, even though it's light up here. I do think it's an advantage for them. Yeah, so that's 8 Skylarks, 1 Corn Bunting, 1 Woodcock. So we did get our 10. I was going to stop no matter what happened where we got to there, but as it happened, 10 was the number.
Yeah, unless you saw another bird, then it would be off.
So there's a bit more process for the Corn Bunting than anything else. So it's going to get a colouring. So Corn Buntings are one of the hardest passerines to catch, which means that they are phenomenally hard to catch a second time. So what I do with Corn Buntings, and many people do this, to increase the recapture rate, the resighting rate, you put a colouring on their leg, so you don't have to recapture the bird again, you can just resight it in the field. So cold, the plastic ring can break, so I put it into very hot water and that will soften that. So NP18.
Oh, I can see the difference now.
51.
Now you had been handling
Yes.
the Skylarks. It is a different bird.
So these get a different sort of ring. The reason being, that bill is so strong it could break another ring. Okay, so then I'm going to fit colouring on and just let it, so I've heated this ring up, and then I've fit it onto the leg, and then I let it basically cool down with it closed at the right size. There you go. So now the idea being is that you wouldn't ever see that in the field again, but if that sits up on a perch as these do, you can read that X11, and then we know this was ringed here tonight.
It's both rings.
Yep.
Do the birds mind the rings?
They might peck them for the first few minutes, but not long after that. But that's where it's quite interesting. So this is 94. So this is in the mid-range between males and females. So you've got a big overlap of big females and small males. And this is bang in the middle of them both.
And they look the same? The same markings?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't differentiate anything. The only potential difference is weight. 44.4, bang in the middle. So I can't tell you whether this is a male or a female. They do a complete molt. Every Corn Bunting does a complete molt, change every feather, so we can't even look at differentiating ages or anything. So all I can tell you is it's a Corn Bunting. And what we'll do, I just want to tie this ring up. So I'll take a picture of this Corn Bunting. So all birds are processed. Super special bird, that.
You're pleased with that, aren't you? Is that the highlight for tonight?
Well, for me, because this is a bird I've been studying for 20 years, and there's not that many ringed. Over the last 15 years, I've ringed 50% of all the Corn Buntings ever ringed in the UK.
Wow.
Because this is a bird that's declined by 94%, so it's a really important bird nationally.
You can really see its beak.
And they're really hard to capture. Every single one that I capture by dazzling, by thermal imaging, is really important. I'm catching around about a quarter of the corn buntings I'm ringing each year by thermal imaging. So it's got a really important place within monitoring this species.
Yeah.
If you see its bill here, that is perfectly designed to split a grain of barley in half. In the past, the old farmers would have called this the barley bird. They nest in the barley on the ground, they feed on barley and they roost in barley. They are the barley bird. I'll need your left hand by the ringer's grip. So what you do, nice relaxed finger, then open your left hand out, let the bird sit on your hand. And it might sit for a minute or two, or it might go immediately. How cool's that? So you can do it again there, because you've got another one, and then you can do a couple of them as well. Alright, so if you go again, feel that you're under its jaw, that's very nice.
Yeah, all that feels a bit
That's
different.
I like the ones where you open your hand and it stays. Then you
That
just,
is nicer, isn't it?
It's so funny, because it just adjusts it.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I like that.
That's it, you okay?
Yeah.
Hand that way.
Yep.
I'm going to put it between your index finger and your middle finger.
Yep.
And you go together, so you're underneath, there you go, like that.
Yep.
That's fine, that's what's holding the bird.
Okay.
Then all you do is you have that. Now don't let it go yet. I'll get out of the way. And all you do is you open up your left hand and it'll either sit or it'll fly. So when I do bird ringing demos, this is what the kids love it. Don't worry though, this is the cool one. This is a corn bunting. There's only half of people that ever held a corn bunting really.
Right.
Keep holding that. That's it, let go.
Oh, he really wants to go.
And hear the different call.
Yeah.
Like two little children. It's great. But it's good though, because this is the childish excitement I get.
Yeah.
This one's quite a chunky one. I love it.
So a really successful evening. 10 birds, 3 species, woodcock, corn bunting,
Yep.
and lots of skylark.
Yes. Really, really good. I'm particularly pleased with the corn bunting. It's a bird that there's not that many ringed, and thermal imaging has added 30% onto my annual totals for those. And you
let me release it.
Exactly.
That was brilliant. Excellent. Oh, it's been an absolutely thrilling evening. We have really enjoyed it. So thank you ever so much to
My
both
pleasure,
of you.
honestly.
Brilliant. And if you want to find out more about how thermal can help with conserving birds and ringing them, then visit tj-focus.co.uk. I'm Dave at Thomas Jacks. Evan has done a fab job with filming today, so thank you very much, Evan. Paul, it was a delight to come on your farm. Thank you. So don't forget to subscribe, and you can watch more videos like this.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Top dollar.